The trust secures exclusive rights to as descendants of American slaves. In a historic and strategic move, the Freedmen Reparations Fund Trust has successfully secured exclusive rights to the phrase as descendants of American slaves, establishing a powerful cultural and legal framework for protection, enforcement, and reparative governance. This phrase, long misused or diluted by unauthorized entities, now stands as a formally protected designation, secured through a signed exclusive trademark license agreement and backed by U.S. Trademark Registration No. 5745836. This grant of exclusive rights ensures that any use of the phrase in governance, cultural classification, or public representation must now pass through the proper licensing and verification channels set by the trust. The trust's authority is not merely symbolic. It has already been enforced through formal legal takedowns, including the removal of infringing websites, denial of unauthorized fundraising campaigns, and correction of false jurisdictional claims. These actions are supported by a growing archive of legal declarations, cultural protection filings, and federal records affirming the trust's role as the sole authorized steward of this protected status. What the trust will do with the trademark. The Freedmen Reparations Fund Trust will use the trademark in the following ways. Protect freedmen status. The trust will enforce the mark to ensure that only verified freedmen, those whose status is derived from U.S. chattel slavery, may use this protected designation in cultural, political, or reparative spaces. Govern licensing and usage. All public use of the phrase, including in media, education, fundraising, and political policy, will require authorization. The trust will license the mark for non-commercial, educational, legal, and historical purposes that align with its declarations. Challenge unauthorized use. Any unauthorized entity that uses the phrase to raise money, claim jurisdiction, or present programming on behalf of freedmen without approval from the trust will be subject to takedown actions and public correction. Support reparative policy. The mark will serve as a protected identity gateway in reparative frameworks, ensuring that benefits, resources, and recognition flow only to those whose verified status is tied to American slavery. Safeguard cultural legacy. The trademark ensures that the history and classification of freedmen status cannot be co-opted, commercialized, or misrepresented by Pan-Africanist, political, or nonprofit actors without accountability. Why this matters. The phrase as descendants of American slaves is not a slogan. It is a status, a legal and historical classification tied directly to reparations claims, verification protocols, and cultural sovereignty. Its misuse confuses the public, undermines legitimate governance structures, and erases the protected status of the freedmen. By securing this exclusive right, the trust has taken a critical step in defending the identity, history, and future of the freedmen. The designation now operates within a closed, protected system, shielded from appropriation and enforced through an active legal posture.